this past week, beating all the leaks that were about to happen because toy manufacturers are starting to send out crates and they're on ships now. Marvel was like, hey, check out Thor Love and Thunder. Here's your first look at the film, courtesy of terrible action figures.
Yeah.
I mean, preemptively, I'm glad they got ahead of the leaks that I know are about to happen in the next 2 weeks because I've talked to one of the distributors and somebody there was like, oh no, we got the boxes. They're about ready to ship. So these toys are hitting. They're going to hit. And it makes sense because if you guys remember, Thor Love and Thunder was supposed to come out when Doctor Strange is coming out, meaning in the pipeline, the toys were already ready for a month from now. So this all makes sense. So, but it's kind of terrible that this is our first look at the film because it's like, oh, I wish we kind of had like at least a poster or something, right? Like,
yeah, well, we have got, there is a poster out there in the world, but I don't know why they haven't officially put that thing out.
Yeah.
I do say that, is it Mayfix that that come out?
I think
it's Mayfix or Mafix, whatever we pronounce it. But like Thor's suit looks so much better here.
Yeah, it does. Yup.
It's got a lot more black in it than that the concept art and the Marvel Studios wall has.
That concept art that made me vomit. Yeah. So bad.
No doubt he's still got the cockerel helmet.
Yeah.
But no, with that a little bit, I say a little bit more. It's a lot more black in it to kind of balance out that blue and gold. No, it looks a lot better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I mean, he looks better. Jane Foster straight up just looks perfect. Like that.
I have some. She looks too much. Like the suit's great. Like, don't get me wrong. Minus the Ant-Man knee pads. I saw that and I was like, huh.
Yeah.
I actually got Ant-Man pads on. But no, I do like it as a whole. It's just slightly too Hemsworth Thor for me.
See, you're not the only one I've had say that because a couple people, even my wife, she was like, oh, it's kind of like Hemsworthy. I'm like, I kind of went into this expecting them to apply that same design to her.
Yeah.
So I was kind of ready for, like, in my head, I already built up what it was going to look like, and I think I perfectly envisioned what it looks like here. So I was like,
my thing is, we literally a year ago had Sam come out here in that Captain America suit, and it's like, yeah, that's literally it. That is ripped straight from the pages. And I was expecting them to go that route with Jane Foster. Like they have a little bit, but it's like the whole, like the breastplate, and I don't know. I think to make them look a bit more different than each other, they should have gone that route. But
yeah, I agree.
It's fine. It's still a nice looking suit.
Like, you know how there was photoshops back in the day of being like, hey, what if the Avengers from the Avengers film were female? And somebody took Thor and just made him female.
Yeah, it's literally just that.
And the armor was literally like conformed onto a female body. It's legit what they did here. And it is a little weird again. Like, so I understand if people are like, and I'm kind of.
It also doesn't have that like asymmetry.
Yeah.
The comics had, and everything's now just symmetrical. It's like, oh, that kind of missed
Yeah.
Right. That's just how my brain works, and that it's not a bad suit in the slightest. It looks good.
Yeah, it's just it's the little nitpicks I have. Again, it's just one of these things where I was expecting, like you said, a little bit more Sam Wilson, and what I got was a little bit more Phase 1, somewhat reserved Thor look, and I'm like, yeah.
Oh, obviously she's going to be sticking around, so there is room to change it.
Oh, 100%.
Thor's suit changed drastically over the years, so it's it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. So again, it's kind of like it's good that we have this, but I hope they get ahead of the marketing. Like my guess would be we're gonna have to have the first trailer to go along with Doctor Strange. I mean, it just makes sense. It's their next film. So we're gonna get a teaser soon, like in the next 4 weeks.
I mean, I'm shocked it wasn't at the Super Bowl, to be honest.
Same. Like,
no, they had the 3 spots, and one of them was a Disney Plus Goat advert, and I'm just
yeah.
So okay, Disney, okay, you had it was right there.
Now, also I do want to bring it up. We did see the Lego toys. Obviously, one of the was revealed. So we got Gore the God Butcher. He has the Necro Sword, which,
Yeah.
huh?
Very unfortunate way to have that revealed, but
Yeah.
whatever.
Yep. Now
Very,
with
very tiny blurry picture.
yeah, I do want to bring this up. Now that they have a piece of the symbiote in the MCU, and he has the Necro Sword.
Oh, they're connecting it.
I am 100% expecting that connection. Like the symbiote's going to be pulling for some cosmic calling and being like, oh, it's connected to this conveniently placed sword we have. That's a symbiote.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I say it might not be revealed in Thor.
Yeah. Yep.
But later on, 100% they're gonna go that direction.
Yep.
Because why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
If you're going crazy cosmic and you're doing all this stuff, then Null's literally right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's looking good. Like, I'm excited. Thor has been my least anticipated Marvel everything typically, just because it's like
I think that's literally everyone.
Yeah. So I'm hoping this one can kind of push it. The stuff I'm seeing so far is definitely pushing me in that direction, and I'm more excited. But you never know. You never know these days. So I hope it's good. It looks good. So let's just wait for that trailer. So when that drops, we'll obviously talk about it.